Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Zarif Daniel bin Muhammad Zamri, and today I will present my personal interpretation of a well-known quote by Carlo and Tomlinson, the leading scholar of differential instruction. The quote says, differential instruction is not a set of strategy, but a way of thinking about teaching and learning. In this presentation, I will agree that differential instruction, or we call DI, is more than just technique like group work or tired tasks. It is actually a mindset, which is a philosophy that shape how we view a student, how we design lesson, and how we create learning opportunity. To support my agreement, I will discuss how this mindset influence the four core components in DI, which is readiness, interest, learning style, and environment learning or learning environment. I will also share a classroom scenario to show how this mindset works in practice. Okay, many people think DI simply means using multiple activity in the classroom, but what Tomlinson is saying is deeper. DI begin with how a teacher thinks. Strategy is just a tool. Anyone can use a strategy, but a mindset is a commitment, which is it is the belief that every student deserves access to learning that matches their needs. So for me, the quote means this: a teacher with a DI mindset does not start by asking what activity should I do, but instead ask what the learners, but what my learners need right now. That is why DI is a philosophy before it's become a technique. Okay, first point, we go through the first component, which is readiness. Readiness refers to a student's current level of skill or understanding. It is not about intelligence, but about what the student is ready to learn today. With a DI mindset, the teacher accepts that students do not start from the same point. Some need support, others need challenge. This mindset encourages a continuous checking, adjusting, and scaffolding. For example, I never begin a lesson assuming that all students understand equally. I always think, what if some students struggle? What if some finish too early? This mental habit forces differentiation to happen naturally. Okay, second component is the interest. Interest refers to what students enjoy, value, or feel connect to. A DI mindset acknowledges the engagement is not a luxury, it is a requirement for meaningful learning. When teachers value student interest, they create tasks that allow students to explore topics they care about. This makes learning not only enjoyable but also more personal and memorable. To me, this component proves DI is a way of thinking because it pushes teachers to see learners as individuals with passion, not just an academic target. Next component is learning style or preferences. Every student processes information differently. Some prefer visual, some like discussion, and some learn best by doing. A DI mindset encourages teachers to design multiple pathways to success. It is not about preparing 20 different lesson plans, but it is about providing options. This reflects teachers' belief that how students learn is just as important as what they learn. Okay, for the last component is a learning environment. Learning environment is the emotional and physical feel of the classroom, which is in the space, routine, and atmosphere in the classroom. With a DI mindset, classroom is designed to be flexible and supportive. Students feel safe, respect, and free to move, collaborate, or work independently according to their needs. This mindset transforms the classroom from the teacher-centered space into the learner-responsive environment. Okay, in conclusion, I strongly agree with Carroll and Tomlinson's statement that differentiate instruction is not a set of strategies, but a way of thinking about teaching and learning. Through readiness, interest, learning style, and environment learning or learning environment, I learned that DI is a philosophy that respects learners' differences. It challenges teachers to be a flexible, responsive, and intentional. As a future educator, I personally commit to design lessons that honor the unique needs of each learner. My goal is to never see students as the same, but as individuals who require different pathways to reach the same success. Thank you for listening.